on, you guys? Your boy Big Dog back with another one take review, and I'm here with the review of season 3 of Daredevil. This is a non-spoiler review, so you ain't got to worry about that. Just gonna give my overall thoughts on this season as a whole. You know what I'm saying? Recommend, see if just get some recommendation from your boy. First of all, I know everybody loves Daredevil season 1. I didn't love it as much as everybody. I actually liked season 2 more. Uh, I don't know. Me personally, I just don't like the character of Daredevil. Just a disclaimer. I do not like the character of Daredevil. I don't like Matt Murdock. I hate Karen. I don't know. It's not the actors. It's just I guess it's just the character. Period. I just don't like. I don't know why. It's like he's a vigilante and he does stuff that vigilantes do. It just to me, Batman can break in somebody's house and whoop their ass and get information, and I'm okay with it. But Daredevil does it. I'm pissed off, and like Spider Man does it, and I'm cool with it. But like I just don't. I guess I just don't like the character. But he's not what gets me through. Wilson Fisk, aka Kingpin, has to be one of the dopest characters ever put the pen. I'm me personally. I'm used to Kingpin versus Spider Man, but in this, in season 1, I loved him, and this one is even that much better because basically, if you don't know, Daredevil is pretty much Matt Murdock is like, hey, I'm abandoning Matt Murdock. I'm just becoming full Daredevil. I'm here to take down people. And Kingpin is orchestrating stuff straight out of prison, doing his thing. Making moves. He's ahead of everybody, and so that's what he's doing. And Matt Murdock, aka Daredevil, is like trying to stop him. You know what I'm saying? Get people to realize like, hey, this dude is still bad, and that worked so well. And then they introduced Bullseye this season, who I thought was super dope. I don't know much about the character because I don't. Daredevil's not a comic that I read, so I don't know much about the characters. So the only thing I'm seeing is from what I'm watching on the screen. And I thought the portrayal of Bullseye was dope. I knew he could just I knew his ability. I knew of him. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know a lot about him. I knew of him. So and then when we see him in the show, and when he's doing his thing, it's like, man, yeah, this is dope. And then you see like the arc they have with him is spectacular. But like I said, though, the best part about the show is Kingpin. Kingpin, my favorite Marvel Netflix show or season of any of the shows is Jessica Jones season 1. The reason I think these shows do so well is not necessarily because of the main character. The main character does play a big part of it. You can't have a bad main character and still, you know what I'm saying, have people want to watch. It's the villains or the people that you consider the antagonists. Kingpin. The reason people Daredevil season 1, Kingpin. Season 2, Punisher. Season 3, back again with Kingpin and Bullseye. The reason people love Luke Cage, the first half of Luke Cage season 1, Cottonmouth. You know what I'm saying? The second, what's his name wasn't as good. I can't think of his. I can't even think of his name. And like the the reason Iron Fist season 1 wasn't that great. Nobody cared about the hand. Jessica Jones season 1, the Purple Man, he was great. Like the villains really carry these shows, and if you have great villains going, apparently you will have a good show going. And to me, the stuff that's going on with Kingpin is much more interesting, and that's what I'm rooting for Kingpin the entire time. But that's not. I'm not to say that what Daredevil was doing wasn't great, because the fight scenes super dope. You might get one of the best fight scenes we've ever seen in comic book show history, and this because they have some great fights. The final fight was super dope. It's just a whole bunch of stuff about this season as a whole that I like. Like I said, I'm not a fan of Karen because I feel like she's always in somebody's business. I don't know. I just don't like the character. It's simple. Just me, not the actress, the character. I just don't like her. But I had a whole episode dedicated to her past. I still like the episode. Like this thing did to me it did everything right. It was suspenseful up until the very end. There was one thing I just didn't like that they did, and I guess I'll talk about that at the very end of the video. I'll let you guys know before I go into that, because it's a slight spoiler for the end of it. So I'll wait till I get through and I would like the non-spoiler review, and I just give that one part that I say Not, it wasn't bad. It just I was just like kind of wish they would have did something different. But overall, I thought this was great. It was his own thing. I like every arc with every character. Overall, it was just really good. And to be honest, it's the best season of any of the Marvel Netflix shows. And Jessica Jones season one is my favorite. I thought that was head and shoulders above everything else because to me it lasted all the way through. And it did something at the end that I kind of like disturbed me, but I still got it. So, but it and this is like completely on par with that. But this fight scenes were better. I think it had more stuff going for the ensemble as a whole, and to me it was just spot on what you want to see in this type of in the Marvel Netflix world. You know what I'm saying? So overall, if I'm grading this, it gets an A without a doubt. Daredevil not doesn't I don't give it an A plus. I give it an A though. I do give it an A. It is phenomenal from beginning to end. I actually can watch it over. It's not I don't watch a lot of them over, but this is something I definitely go back and just watch over again because a lot of things they did and I was very pleased with and like from everyone from Daredevil to Kingpin to Bullseye to Karen to Foggy to the people in the church, like everything, the detective Nadine, everything about this I thought was spot on and I liked what they did. So yes, Daredevil season 3 definitely gets a recommendation from me. You guys check it out. Now, if you don't want to be spoiled about a little part that happens at the end, well, something that happens at the very end, do just hit that like button, subscribe. And I'll catch up with y'all later. Comment down below your thoughts. But right now, I'm finna get into spoilers. So 3, 2, 1. I wish they didn't send Kingpin back to jail. I like what happened with Vanessa. I do really like that she's in the world now. I think that was great to do that, but I don't like the fact that they sent Kingpin back to jail because now it's gonna be like he was doing the best part of the show, and he's the reason I think the show's is as good as it is. And so he's sending it back to jail. So now we have to worry about him trying to get back out of jail and organize stuff again. I kind of wish they would just did something different. You know what I'm saying? Maybe just send him off, let him get away in some kind of way, and send Bulls out of jail. Something. I just don't want to see him in jail again because he's like it's him and Daredevil. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, I feel like they're equally important to the show. The show's called Daredevil. It's not called Kingpin, but still, I just feel like I don't want to see him go back to jail because we've seen how it is when he goes to jail. The season not as great, or because to me, I feel like he carries the season just as much as Daredevil does. So, but that's my own little gripe. Other than that, nothing. You guys let me know your thoughts on that. I'll catch you with you guys later, man. Peace.